prices have definitely gone up since the last time we were here, which is only a year ago. So what we prioritize is our comfort, efficiency, and also safety. So let's dive in and give you the budget breakdown. So you're dreaming of escaping to Bali. We get it. The beaches, the culture, and the food. It's all incredibly tempting. But in recent years, Bali has become quite expensive due to the influx of tourists. That's why we're here today to share a budget breakdown from our recent trip to Bali, giving you a realistic idea of what to expect. Hey guys! So in this video, we're going to be talking about our budget in Bali. We've been to Bali many times, and this time we spent nearly 1 month here living the digital nomad lifestyle.
And the truth is, Bali can be as expensive or as budget-friendly as you want.
That's right. So we are actually more your mid-range budget travelers. We're not backpackers, and we're definitely not your luxurious tourists. So what we prioritize is our comfort, efficiency, and also safety. So let's dive in and give you the budget breakdown. Yum. Oh yeah. So food is definitely a highlight for any of our trips, especially Indonesian food. We do love it so much. You can spend as much as you want or as little as you want, from $10 at a local warung or $300 at a fancy restaurant. The options are absolutely endless, and you do have a lot of choices. We did notice places like in Seminyak or Canggu, more touristy, you will pay a little bit more in price. And also be mindful, most places do have 15% added taxes, actually at least 15% added taxes on top. Some of them can go as high as 21%, so just be mindful when you're ordering food.
Yes, and we spend a lot of time eating out or order takeaway this time in Bali. So over 3 weeks here, we spent a total of 919 AUD on food.
We also did a little bit of cooking as well. Sometimes we just want to stay in after a long day of tours, or we just want to eat something a little bit cleaner. We also eat breakfast every day at home, although Tan is not a big breakfast person, so it will just be something really simple. Grocery shopping in Bali is actually not too bad. You can find a lot of Western options, but some of them do come with a hefty price tag. For example, I drink a lot of tea, especially peppermint tea, and that is probably double the price of what I would pay for in Australia.
So our favorite market for fresh proteins and vegetables was Grand Lucky, and also popular for snacks, fruits and vegetables.
So over 3 weeks, we spent 258 AUD on groceries.
Renting a scooter is the most affordable option in Bali, but be sure to factor in the petrol and parking costs. Almost all the beach accessible road in Bali will require you to pay 20 cents per entry or parking. Although it's not a lot, but it can add up if you go a few times daily.
If you're not comfortable with riding a motorcycle, Grab is readily available, and also Gojek, which is the Indonesian equivalent of Grab. For this day, we also had a private driver for airport pickup and drop off, and also a few day trips from Sanur to Uluwatu or Canggu.
So we spent a total of 358 AUD for all the transportation, including the bike, petrol and parking fee. And this also inclusive of 180 AUD for our private driver.
One of the main reasons why we started full-time traveling is obviously the lifestyle and inspirations that we get along the way. So we do prioritize work-life balance. We always set budget aside for self-care, things like beauty maintenance for me, yoga classes, soccer and gym for Tan, and also massages. Massages in Bali is one of the best in Southeast Asia and also one of the most affordable. In my opinion, I think it's just a touch better than Thailand, only because some of the Thai massages are a little bit too strong for me.
And all that cost us 489 AUD.
We love this accommodation, it's such a gem. We stayed here last time when we were in Sanur. I've initially found this on Airbnb, but this time around I contacted the owner directly because I've stayed there before. We got a really good deal for 24-night stay. We spent a total of 1,234 AUD.
Since we worked a lot this time and haven't been to Bali so many times, so we didn't feel the need to visit all the touristy attractions. So we decided just to chill at the beach this time without doing so much. The only activity that we did was this snorkeling trip, which was a big surprise for us, since we didn't think that we can snorkel so close to Sanur Beach.
And we have a video on our snorkeling trip. You can check it out, and all the details is in the link here or it's in our description below. So in total, it cost us 54 AUD for our activities, this including our snorkel trip and also sunbed hire at the beach.
So there you have it, our 3 weeks budget breakdown in Bali.
That's right, we spent a total of $3,312 for 3 weeks, $1,104 in a week. So that's 158 AUD for us as a couple per day.
Alright, so do you think Bali is still affordable?
I think Bali is definitely still affordable. The prices have definitely gone up since the last time we were here, which is only a year ago. But you can choose to live as luxurious as you want, or you can live a bit more frugal, a bit more like a local. So the option is yours. That's, I guess, what's really attractive about Bali is you can basically live like a king or live authentically. It also depends on the area you choose as well. Some areas are definitely more expensive.
Like Uluwatu or Nusa Dua, where you got mainly big resorts.
Really beautiful resorts. Even like Seminyak in Canggu, more touristy, a lot more hip restaurants. So obviously the price is a bit more inflated. Somewhere like Sanur, where we stay this time, is sort of a bit of a mixture between local life and then also the Western amenity, which sits in that mid-range budget for us. Obviously, you're not going to get the big fancy restaurants and you know, gorgeous beach clubs like you'll have in Uluwatu and Seminyak, but for us, that's not really a reality. You know, you're not going to be doing that every single day. I think it's good for tourists, but if you're talking about living there, where we were in Sanur definitely works for us. So there you have it. Here's our budget breakdown for Bali. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you do find us helpful, definitely subscribe and watch our journey.
Thank you for watching.